Hello, welcome to my channel, and don't forget to subscribe and click the ring, the bell, so you get notified of my new videos. And I'm going to be talking about what curriculum picks I have for this upcoming 2021-2022 school year for my kindergarten, 4th, and 3rd grader. So let's start off with science. Now I let my kids pick out what science they want to do. And so and we're going to go with Apologia, and we're actually going to do 2 science this year. We're going to do botany, and then we have land animals of the 6th day. So what I love, and also this, the land animals is the 3rd book in the zoology series, and they're from the Young Explorers series, and they also have a junior notebooking journal, and this is amazing by far. There's table of contents. It tells you exactly what topic you're going to be doing for the lessons, and then they also give you a complete layout day by day what you're doing. And I love it because it's only 2 days a week, and it tells you exactly what you're doing. It tells you what to read, and then it tells you what activity you're going to be doing. And then the next time you do the science, it'll tell you exactly what you're doing again. And that is what I love. Open and go is my jam. Being a mom of 4, open and go and just setting it up is perfect. And I also love that they have an explore more page with the lesson and the activity. Like for lesson 1, they're going to create a zoo. And they're also going to make animals from model magic clay, which is perfect because that's what I have. Yeah, so this is what we have for science, and we chose two topics because botany or land of the 6th, the zoology books, are gonna get us through until like September to December, roughly. It could be January, and then after that, then we'll move on to the other book that we didn't. And I also have my 3rd graders literacy / language arts from Rooted in Language. It's the educator guide right here. It's pretty big, as you can see. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Just 1 minute. She bumped her head. It's okay. I know. I'm sorry. And I love this because it has phonics and spelling, games, grammar, word study, and handwriting all intertwined in the whole entire program. And I believe this whole program was $40. And I only had the educator guide printed out because it was the biggest. It's like almost 500 pages. And it tells you what unit, the units, and it tells you what you're working on in that unit. And then it also gives you exactly what you're doing. For each unit, it'll tell you the plan, what you're doing each day. And there is different things you have to put together. There's a suggested supply list on their Facebook group. And that's what I have right now, and I haven't narrowed down my math yet. And so for my 4th grader, I have narrowed it down to either All About Learning or Logic of English. I've heard those 2 are like the best. And so for history, geography, and art, we're going to go with Story of the World, the 1st volume. And then for health, there is a boys' body book that I have that we're going to read 1 chapter a week. And I'm going to try to add some like activities, or have them, if they have any questions that they can ask. But when it gets to the puberty part, that is when my husband is going to be taking over, and he's going to read that chapter with them. And so if they have any questions, they can ask Dad, because Dad will know, Mom will not. Yep. And so, you know, I try to make a plan, and this is what I normally do. See, my 4th grader, my 3rd grader, and I just write down what I think would work, and then my kindergartner and my preschooler. But I'm not completely narrowed down for math yet. I am looking at Right Start or Apologia Math. Also, I'm looking at Singapore Dimensions. And then for my kindergartner, I have not narrowed down any curriculum for him yet. I'm still looking, but he will be able to be where I'm a big fan of family style learning. So when we do our history, geography, art combined, that's going to be, I'm going to read out loud, and then so they're all going to be able to hear, and then we're going to do the activities with it. Same with the science, we're all going, it's a family style again. And so the only ones that really be individual would be like math and the language arts. Everything else would be all together, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, so that's what I have right now, and this is my 2nd year homeschooling. I homeschooled my 3rd grader last year. We are a pandemic homeschooling family, converted to a newfound love of homeschooling. I didn't know what homeschooling looked like. I knew nothing about it. I just thought, oh, what do you, you know. My sister-in-law homeschooled her kids until they were in high school. And once, you know, the pandemic came around, I was like, oh, you know, so we started homeschooling. And my kids last year, my now 8-year-old wanted to be homeschooled, so we homeschooled him, and he is thriving in the homeschool. He's reading. He didn't know how to read before. He's reading chapter books. He's doing excellent. And my 9-year-old said, Mom, I want to be homeschooled this year. I said, okay. My 6-year-old said, I want to do school home with you, Mom. I said, okay. And my 3.5-year-old will be going to preschool. She has some delays, so it's better for her that she goes to preschool those 3 hours a day. And then if she wants to do some school with me when she gets home, that's perfectly fine. We can do some letters and numbers, or do a video, or find a song or something. So yeah, that's what I have. So I still have some more information to gather regarding other homeschool stuff I haven't decided on yet, but I'm leaning towards either Apologia or Singapore Dimensions for math for all of them. So yeah, and you know, I think I'm going to lean towards all about learning for my 4th grader, and then I think logic of English for my kindergartner. I'm not entirely sure yet, but we have plenty of time since we don't start school until September, because we follow the public schools calendar. It just makes things a little bit easier for them, and they aren't just like, okay, here you go, let's do homeschool. I did not know what homeschooling was before I started homeschooling. I am the first one in my immediate family to be homeschooling their kids. My sister sends her kids to public school, and I homeschool mine, and whatever works for you is the best option. And this homeschooling works for me. I never knew how amazing it would feel to homeschool my kids. Everyone says your kids always learn better with you, and they were right. They always learn better. I mean, we also have been looking into fun schooling. Fun schooling, I discovered it last year. We haven't completed a journal yet, but I have a couple different journals that we're going to go through, I also have some Life of Fred books that we're gonna probably look into doing. So this is one of the journals that I have from the Thinking Tree Fun Schooling, which is life skills. Now, I thought this would be perfect for my older kids. There are so many things in here that they need to know how to do as they get older. Table of contents. Just a few things. Be a good friend. Online safety. Thank you note. Laundry. Pump gas in a car. Tape measure. How to apologize. Clean a bathroom. Now that one, it might be my favorite, because if you have boys or you're a boy mom, you know boys in the bathroom equals a mess, at least in my house anyways. And then I just love that the skill is for laundry. Talks about all these different types of material. And then they ask you to research these here, types of fabrics and how to care for them. And then it talks about, it asks them how they would get stains out. What kind of stains there, what they would use to get rid of the stains. And then they want you to write the answer in there. And then this other page tells you the water temperature, and it's like a maze, so they have to figure out which one matches. And this is just amazing. And then changing a light bulb, how to change a broken light bulb, how to apologize, and making a list to to what you'd apologize for. And there's just so many wonderful things in here. And talking about gas mileage, how to tie a tie. And this is what I thought would come in handy for them when they get older, for their girlfriends or wives. How to give a foot massage. This is just wonderful, and it's on Amazon. Just search for the Thinking Tree Life Skills book. And we haven't used it yet, but we are going to be using it in the upcoming school year. And now, I don't know if anybody else has heard of Life of Fred, but it is a math book. This is the first one in the series, and it's chapters, like in a read aloud book. I mean, that's, something else too. And I also, when we go through, and we're also going to do we're going to study some ocean animals. So Amazon to the rescue. I just thought this would be really, really helpful. And I don't know if anyone else has seen them before or not, but these science comic books, those are amazing. Amazing. And let's see. And then for my kindergartner, I also have this for him. Just one second here. Fun Schooling Math Workbook. One, you would just trace them, write them here, and then this is the following page, he'd color, and then let's go middle of the book, and then there's even adding over here, and it tells you 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, 10 plus 10, all those things, and at the bottom, it's a challenge. Can you find the answers? And then, oh, here's 21. He traced it, trace here, and then he, you know, do that. And then over here is an activity. This fun schooling I just discovered, and like here, write the missing numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. What comes after 5? Down here, and then do the same thing over here. I just thought that was interesting. And they have a lot of their books on Amazon, but she runs sales a lot in her Facebook groups for PDFs, and she's the woman, the CEO of his company. She creates them herself, and she is very giving, and she's just amazing. But yeah, this is, I might have to add this to my kindergartner's curriculum. It seems, yeah, might be a supplement or something, but yeah. So that was what I have for curriculum so far. When I get the rest of my curriculum, I will probably post another video. Have a great day, you guys.